Hey folks, Jimmy Kimmel here, or as my team likes to call me, their A-host writer. Listen, we got this whole Discover the USA thing going on, and let me tell you, the guy's got good taste. From sea to shining sea, this country's got it all: mountains that'll make you feel like an ant, cities that never sleep. Seriously, what's up with New York? And enough national parks to make a grizzly bear feel right at home. Alright folks, let's talk about the good old US of A. We're talking 50 states, each one crazier and more interesting than the last. You got your New Yorks, your Californias, your Texases, and yes, I said Texases because everything's bigger in Texas, including the grammar. This country's got a history as long as a CVS receipt and twice as interesting. We've had our ups and downs, our triumphs, and our, let's call them, learning experiences. But through it all, one thing's for sure: America knows how to put on a show. So whether you're a history buff, a nature enthusiast, or just someone who appreciates a good burger, and let's be real, who doesn't? America's got something for you. Okay, picture this. You're standing on the edge of a giant map of the world, right? You look down and boom, there's America taking up a good chunk of North America like it's trying out for a geography bee. We're talking 9.8 million square kilometers, folks. That's bigger than my chances of winning a staring contest with my dog. Up north, you got Canada, our friendly neighbors who love hockey and maple syrup. Down south, you got Mexico, home of delicious tacos and the world's best piñatas. And on either side, you got the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, just chillin' like they own the place. You want scorching deserts? Head to Arizona. How about snow that'll freeze your nose hairs? Alaska's calling your name. All right, history buffs, gather round. America's story is a wild ride, full of twists, turns, and more drama than an episode of The Real Housewives. It all started back in 1776, when a bunch of brave colonists decided they were tired of King George's shenanigans and declared independence. Wars, revolutions, civil rights movements, you name it, we've probably written a song about it. But through it all, America's always come out stronger, bolder, and more innovative. Just don't ask us about the metric system. That's one revolution we haven't quite figured out yet. Let's talk about American culture, baby. We're talking music, movies, art, the whole shebang. From Elvis shaking his hips to Beyoncé running the world, America's always been a melting pot of musical genius. We've got jazz, blues, rock and roll, hip-hop, country, you name it, we've probably got a reality show about it. And speaking of shows, let's not forget about Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world. We're talking blockbuster movies, award-winning TV shows, and enough celebrity gossip to make your head spin. But American culture isn't all about bright lights and big screens. From Broadway to off-Broadway, you're guaranteed to find a show that'll make you laugh, cry, or maybe even sing along. Just try to stay in tune, okay? All right, folks, buckle up your belts and loosen your pants because we're about to embark on a culinary journey across the USA. From coast to coast, we'll be tasting some of the most iconic and mouth-watering dishes that define American cuisine. First stop, we're grabbing a juicy burger and fries, a classic American meal that's as iconic as a bald eagle wearing a cowboy hat. Whether it's from a roadside diner or a gourmet food truck, this meal is a staple that never disappoints. Next up, we're heading south for some finger-lickin' BBQ ribs, smoked low and slow for that melt-in-your-mouth goodness. The rich, smoky flavor and tender meat make Southern BBQ a must-try for any food lover. Now we're taking a detour to New England for a taste of creamy clam chowder, perfect for warming you up on a chilly day. This hearty soup, filled with tender clams and potatoes, is a true comfort food that captures the essence of coastal living. And for dessert, it's gotta be a slice of warm apple pie, the all-American treat that's as sweet as a grandma's hug. With its flaky crust and spiced apple filling, this dessert is a timeless favorite that brings families together. But no food tour of America would be complete without a stop at a street vendor for a hot dog, slathered in ketchup, mustard, and relish. This quick and tasty snack is a symbol of American street food culture, enjoyed by people from all walks of life. Hold on to your hats, folks, because America loves a good party. From coast to coast, we know how to throw a celebration that brings people together in the most joyous ways. And when it comes to festivals, we go all out. Our festivals are a vibrant mix of culture, tradition, and pure fun. We're talking parades, fireworks, music, food, the works. These events are a feast for the senses, offering something for everyone. First up, we've got the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City, a spectacle of giant balloons, marching bands, and enough confetti to make it look like a unicorn exploded. It's a tradition that brings families together, whether they're watching in person or on TV. Then, we're heading to Albuquerque, New Mexico for the International Balloon Fiesta, where the sky fills with hundreds of hot air balloons in every color imaginable. It's a breathtaking sight that draws visitors from all over the world. Of course, we can't forget about Independence Day on July 4th, when the whole country lights up with fireworks and patriotic celebrations. It's a day filled with pride and joy, as communities come together to celebrate our nation's history. It's the perfect time to break out your best red, white, and blue attire and stuff your face with hot dogs and apple pie. Families gather for picnics, parades, and fireworks, making memories that last a lifetime. And for all you music lovers out there, Coachella is a must-do. This iconic California festival is a mecca for music fans, offering a lineup that spans genres and generations. This California festival attracts the biggest names in music, from pop stars to rappers to indie darlings. It's a place where music and art collide, creating an unforgettable experience. And finally, we're wrapping things up in Washington, D.C. for the Cherry Blossom Festival, a celebration of spring and the beautiful pink blossoms that blanket the city. It's a time of renewal and beauty, as people come together to enjoy the fleeting beauty of the cherry blossoms. This isn't all. In our next video, we'll show you the top tourist attractions, hidden gems, and must-do activities even the locals don't know about. Listen, after a long day of exploring America's wonders, you're gonna need a place to crash. And luckily, this country's got more sleeping options than a bear in hibernation. If you're feeling fancy, check into one of our luxurious hotels or resorts, where you can sip cocktails by the pool and pretend you're a millionaire, even if your bank account says otherwise. For those on a budget, we've got motels, hostels, and enough Airbnb options to make your head spin. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not pitch a tent in one of our stunning national parks? Just watch out for bears. They love stealing picnic baskets and ruining camping trips. All right, folks, let's get real for a second. While America's a pretty awesome place, it's important to stay safe and use your common sense. First things first, always be aware of your surroundings. That means no walking around with your head buried in your phone or flashing your cash like you're trying to win a spending contest. Keep your valuables secure, use official taxis and rideshare services, and don't be afraid to say no if someone makes you feel uncomfortable. Remember, it's better to be safe than sorry. Also, pay attention to local laws and regulations. And finally, a word to the wise, avoid walking alone at night in unfamiliar areas. It's just common sense, people. All right, adventurers, let's talk transportation. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or a newbie, getting around is half the fun. America's a big country, and you're gonna need a reliable set of wheels or wings to get you around. The options are endless, and each offers a unique experience. If you're short on time and long on cash, hop on a domestic flight and soar above the clouds. It's the fastest way to cover long distances. Just be prepared for airport security. They take their job very seriously. Make sure to arrive early and have your documents ready. For a more scenic route, hop aboard Amtrak and watch the countryside whiz by. It's a relaxing way to see the heart of America. If you're on a budget, intercity buses are your new best friend. They connect cities and towns across the country at a fraction of the cost. And for those who crave freedom and open roads, rent a car and embark on an epic road trip. It's the ultimate way to explore at your own pace. Just be sure to pack a killer playlist and snacks. Trust me, you'll need them. Road trips are all about the journey, not just the destination. And hey, if you're feeling really adventurous, why not try public transportation in one of our major cities? It's efficient and gives you a taste of urban life. It's a great way to experience local life, and maybe even learn a new language, or at least a few choice words. Plus, you'll have some great stories to tell. All right, shopaholics, listen up. No trip to America is complete without bringing home a souvenir or two, or 10. First up, we've got the classics, keychains, magnets, and t-shirts emblazoned with famous landmarks. For a more unique memento, consider purchasing some handcrafted Native American jewelry. And speaking of supporting local, be sure to stock up on local food and snacks. Maple syrup from Vermont, BBQ sauce from Texas, saltwater taffy from the Jersey Shore. The possibilities are endless. And for all you road trip enthusiasts, Route 66 memorabilia is a must-have. So go ahead, Treat yourself. You deserve it. Well, folks, it looks like we've reached the end of our whirlwind tour of the USA. We've laughed, we've cried, we've eaten our weight in cheeseburgers. It's been a wild ride. But before we say goodbye, let's take a moment to appreciate all the amazing things this country has to offer. From its stunning natural beauty to its vibrant cities and rich history, America truly is a land of endless possibilities. So whether you're planning your first trip or your 50th, we hope this guide has inspired you to pack your bags and experience the magic of the USA for yourself. Hey, it's Jimmy Kimmel again. Wow, you really outdid yourself with this one. America, huh? Not a bad choice, my friend. Not bad at all. Seriously, subscribe to this channel. The travel tips here could put a 5-star bellhop to shame. And hey, if you ever need a ghostwriter, you know where to find me. Until next time, stay classy, America. In the next video, we'll take you on a tour of the best tourist attractions in the USA. Thanks for watching.